What's up, everybody? What's going on? We'll be right with you. Good to see you. Welcome to Manifest Thoughts Podcast, everybody. What's going on? What's going on? Like and share your page. About to get started in a few seconds. Good to see y'all. Dane, good to see you, my guy. Good to see you. What's going on, y'all? Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Welcome, welcome. Like and share your page. Lisa, what's going on, sis? What's going on, y'all? We'll be right with you. I don't have no technical difficulties, finally. Hey. I see y'all in a minute. Like and share your page. What's going on, YouTube? I see y'all. What's going on, LinkedIn? What's going on? What's going on, Facebook? Hey, good to see y'all. Be right with you. What's going on, y'all? We're about to get started in about the next minute. Not even. Less than that, y'all. Hey, what's going on? I can't be here long. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? It's Donald Francis, and welcome to Manifested Thoughts Podcast, where we're helping people put their thoughts in perspective. Listen, your environment is very, very important. Whether you know it or not, your environment is more than important. It is powerful. Why do I say that? It's because I remember reading up on a story, 2019, where Payless decided to sell their product for a very, very high price. They went from Payless to Pelosi. And when I read up on the story, I was very much amazed that people bought $19 sneakers for $600. When I read up on it, I was amazed and I got a revelation. It's not that they changed the product that they had. It's just that they took their product and they put it in a different environment to make the product look better. So it went from Payless to Pelosi. And people who've gone in were looking at a cheap shoe, saying that they would buy this shoe for $600, almost $1,000. A pair of shoes that cost $19. And it was crazy. The good thing about it was that Payless, even though that their workers were in the back looking through the camera to see who was going to buy their product for a very high price, they were nice enough that after the person bought the product, that they let them know that this is a Payless shoe and it only costs $19.99. And people were like, oh my God, they were amazed. But can you see the power of environment? I remember the time that I was working for a security company, and it was called Summit Security. Right there in New York on Park Avenue, they have what they call the Armory. They have different events there where they sell different products. And at the time that I was guarding the place, they were selling watches. Oprah Winfrey had her section. Coach or something had their section. They had Armani that had its own section. But it wasn't the little watch that I paid attention to. It was their display case that they used to be able to make the watch look great. I go to 99-cent store today and I look at a plain white shirt and I compare it to the shirt that we bought for about $150. There was no different. It's the same product, but it's just the environment that would cause the product to look more expensive than it actually is. What am I saying through all of this? All I'm saying, keep your household clear. Parents, keep your language clear. Speak positive things. Speak things that you want to manifest in your life. Whatever you say becomes what you think. Whatever you think becomes what you do. What you do become your behavior, and your behavior become your identity. Manifest great things, and more so, manifest a great environment. Peace. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Yeah, it's always good that you keep your environment clear. You know, I was just talking to my wife. I was talking to my sons just yesterday. We had a really, really good meeting, and I was just letting them know, listen, you know what I'm saying, no matter where we live for the time being, as opposed to where we're about to go, you see what I'm saying? It's a good thing for you to know that when we come home, no matter what you faced at work, no matter what we faced at school, when we come home, our home is our sanctuary. And that should be a place of peace, safe haven. So you know what that means? Ain't no type of, and ain't not a word, y'all, but you know, again, we call it, right? You know what I'm saying? There are no curse words in our house. There are no, you know, out of your language or out of calling you out your color or your character and stuff like that. Ain't none of that stuff going on in our household, because we don't want to release any of that stuff in the atmosphere. You know why? Because it trigger, rather you know it or not. You know what I'm saying? So it's good that when you go home, no matter what you face outside, when you step in your own house, you step into your slippers, yo, everything should be great. What's going on, y'all? If I'm giving you value already. Yo, what's up? What's going on? Dane, good to see you. Lisa, what's up? Good to see you. Dave Quinones, yo, bro, listen, let me tell you, I just now saw that you called. My bad, bro. I hope you ain't outside. Oh, man. Eddie Saunders, what's up, my guy? Lynette, what's going on? Yolanda's in the house. Hey, good to see y'all. We got celebrities in the building and all that. I'm glad to see y'all. So listen, I normally got to get this started just for, recording purposes. Hey, what's up? Welcome to Manifest Thoughts Podcast, where I'm your boy, Donald Francis, and our starting goals here at We want to help 500 people, to bring their imagination into reality. And if we meet for the first time, my name is Donald Francis. I'm so happy to meet you with great pleasure, love, respect, and all of that good gratitude. Glad that you're here. See, I'm glad that you saw it not, as we were saying, church robbery, to even stop by our little channel to see us. And also, we're also located on It's Life Podcast right there on YouTube and on Facebook. Also, this is my first baby right here. It's All You TV. That's ITZ for those of you who are listening on Spotify, ALLYOU TV. We're also on channel 49 TV. Get the link. I also have put the link in the description. Not only today, but I'll put it also over there on LinkedIn as well. And and also Spotify as well. I said LinkedIn, Spotify. LinkedIn is something I had to go back and take care of my stuff and all that. But I'm glad to see y'all. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? I'm glad I'm hyped. Good to see you, Tangela. Good to see you. You know what I'm saying? So today, obviously, I'm going to get right to the points. I don't want to be long with it. We're talking about, stop. Slow down. Pump your brakes, champ. Because sometimes I think that we're moving a little bit too fast in life. I think that that's what we do. I think, obviously, when you live in New York, for those of us who live in New York, we are living in a fast-paced world. Only got 5 tips for you this morning because I got some stuff I have to take care of. But I'll never leave you without. One of the things that I want to do here is to make sure that I can help guide people, in their goal setting. Want to make sure that you have distinctive, clarity, to what it is that you want to do. Write it down so that you could be a distinctive person when you could, you're distinguished. And people will notice, wow, something about you. What are you doing? I'm just making plans and I'm planning my life, correctly. The only thing we want to do is provide guidance, motivation. Want to make sure that you have, practical, steps that you can take so that you can overstep the obstacles that come. Will help you with goal settings. You got what I'm saying? So you can take, I like this word, actionable steps toward, meeting your dreams and allow for it to become a reality in your life. John Arrington on the line. What's going on, y'all? You know what I'm saying? So again, we want to make sure that you have all of that. Those are the problems that we solve. We make sure that you have goal settings. We make sure that you get actionable steps so that you'll be able to work towards your goal and make it a reality. You got what I'm saying? We want to give you guidance. You know what I'm saying? We want to give you motivation and make sure you got all of the good practical steps that you could overstep any obstacle. You know what I'm saying? And you can override it and keep going. Whatever you want to do, you want to keep going. Somebody say bars. Yeah, I don't know about y'all, but I feel real good today. Listen. So we're talking about slow down. But what about slow down? I've been reading a book. And by the way, I want you to understand something. It is good that we learn how to read books, study, make sure that we can stay up on our current events so that we can keep our brains going. Listen, I know today people got whatever that stuff called ChatGPT or AI and those other good stuff, whatever the case may be. That's good for them. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm not going to rely on any of that stuff. I'm going to still be manual. I'm a 70s baby. Read me a book and stuff like that because I'm not going to rely on a machine so that by the time somebody who kicked the cord off, now all of a sudden your whole life is gone because you depended on these doggone machines. And I'm not against anybody in this stuff because I might have to make a deal, and get a sponsor from AI and all. Come on, speak that in my life. You feel the same? But I'm not relying on it too much because at the end of the day, I want to be able to, function. So listen, I want you to know something that, today I asked you to slow down, pump your brakes for one particular reason, and also understand that the kind of people that we're talking to are the people I used to be. So my ideal audience are the people that are where I'm from. We used to say, we want to do this, we want to do that, we want to do this, we want to do that. Guess what? And we never write anything down. Make it real, make yourself accountable so that you can be able to go and do everything that you need to do. Whatever you do, stay consistent, and I promise you that bang is going to happen for you. But you got to get yourself emotionally, intact. And stop watching everybody. Don't be comparing yourself to other people. When you compare yourself to other people, you go wrong. Why are you looking at people? Listen, I asked this particular question today. What separates the most successful people from the majority? What separates the most successful people from the majority? And I'm going to tell you the reason I feel, and this is the value I want to give to you today. We have the majority versus the successful people only because most successful people will do what the majority won't do. So while you're home watching YouTube, while you're home watching Netflix, while you're home doing all this other stuff, and I don't mean you per se, there are other people who are actually with their head in a book, They're making sure that they get their business together, making sure that they get their wealth, things that's going to bring their wealth together, making sure that they get their money up and all of that. You feel what I'm saying? So these are the things that will separate successful people from the majority. If you ever want to become successful in your life, here's what you want to do. Do the opposite of everything else, everything that everybody else is doing. If you do the opposite, you'll find that not only will you stand out, but watch this, but you'll be able to become successful in your lane because nobody's doing it. And there's no competition, because if everybody else is trying to do the same thing, then at the end of the day, you do the opposite of what everybody's doing and you just created a new lane. Even if that lane seemed old, you created a new lane. And the lane is new because you've never been in it before. Bars. You've never been in that lane before. So let's take a look at this real quick. Most people in our society make their decisions based on their feelings. Let me ask you a question. What drive you? What drive you today? What will cause you to say, you know what? I know that there's certain things I want to do. I know that there's certain things I need to do. I know that there's certain things I plan. I got some people that's coming in. That's why you hear that sound. I know I got some things that I want to do, that I want to conquer, but here's the deal. The thing that I need to do in order for me to achieve it is to separate feelings from the things that I want to do. What takes place with people, and the majority of people, they're too busy trying to feel secure about what it is that they want to pursue. Hey, listen, there ain't no feel good when you're trying to pursue something except the fact that you know the end result of the thing that you want to do. You have to sometimes see the end result before you get to where you want to go. In other words, you got to see the end before you start. Some people, granted, might not have the end in mind. They might not know exactly what the end may bring them, but at least you know exactly what the middle is. You open up a Spider-Man book. You got the beginning, you got the middle, you got the end. In the middle is where you find the antagonist and the protagonist. That's where the almosts come in. That's where the I don't know if this is going to happen, come in the beginning to tell you all about the character, tell you all about, what they're about and what they're trying to achieve. The end part about it is where the antagonists come in, or introduced, and then you find out what it is that's going on, but at the end of the day, no matter what happens between the beginning and the middle, the end goal was that Spider-Man is still standing. Hey, could I tell you something? That's you. You are going to be standing, at the very end, because you have everything that it takes on the inside of you. It just takes us to separate ourselves from certain people. Even if it calls you to separate yourself from people that are close. Because again, by the way, the Cake Method online course is on the way. You have to know exactly what stage of life you're in order for you to be able to distinguish, where you need to be, and or to define where you want to be. Can I talk? So again, the most people in our society, they make their decisions based upon their feelings. And watch this, not only do they make their decisions upon their feelings, but they also make their decision according to what's in their pocket. And I'm going to tell you something. You can't deem success by what's in your pocket. But here's the other thing. I remember reading up on a book. His name is Mr. Coach Red Pill. He says that there are people who are considered to be amateurs and there are people who are considered to be pros. Amateurs do things according to how they feel, but pros do things regardless of how they feel. And I remember Mr. Peter Voog, who says that, every now and again, you can't focus and harp on how you feel, because today you might be, hey, hold on. You ever had somebody who ever, invited you to some type of function and you're like, all right, today is the 8th, November 8th, and they invited you to a function, let's say on the 27th, right? And today you feel good. You're like, yeah, I'm going, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I can't wait. But then when the day come, or the week of that particular day to come, all of a sudden things start to go left. And now you feel less motivated. Something's going on at the job, something going on at home. Finances, they ain't matching up, ain't meeting up. I'm a prime example of that. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, but then now all of a sudden your esteem go down, the confidence go down, and then your motivation go down. You feel what I'm saying? Your enthusiasm, it just go down. You're not as enthusiastic as you were. You just go down, right? And then the day come and you're like, am I going to call them, let them know I don't think I'm going to go, and all this other stuff? But sometimes you got to learn how to persevere and say, despite how I feel, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And because I said it. I'm gonna tell you, you feel accomplished when you stick to everything you said you're going to do on your list according to your day. You feel accomplished no matter how you feel. And no matter what the weather, no matter the weather outside, continue to do it. I was going to do laundry today, but it's raining. I don't feel like this, any other. All right, fine. And you don't do it, but you don't feel accomplished. I want to tell you a nugget real quick. Sometimes when you make a specific decision, and that is that I'm going to follow everything on my list, you got to be careful of some of your decisions because it can take a strike at your esteem and your motivation. It can be critical upon how you feel later. You ever felt, if I don't do X, Y, and Z, I know because of time experiences time past that I'm going to feel bad. I'm going to feel terrible if I don't follow suit. And there's some things in life that's going to have to cause you to go all the way through no matter how you feel. You feel what I'm saying? Because see, watch this. When you are accomplished of the things of the day, I'm not even talking about the week, but the things of the day, watch this. You feel better. You feel confident. You feel accomplished. You feel like I can do this. And then you feel deserving. A lot of times there are a lot of people who can't face people because they don't feel deserving of it because they're not doing what they're supposed to do. Am I giving you value? So watch this. So people who operate on their feelings, watch what happens. Take a look at this. And for those of you on Spotify, I'm going to tell you exactly what we're looking at. I don't want you looking at this and you get caught up in the traffic. Watch this. This is what people do according to, if they don't feel like working out, they don't. If they don't feel like waking up early, they don't. If they don't feel like getting their book and or business up and running, they don't. They just don't do it. They live their lives through feelings. I got a motto about feelings, and I think a lot of people in my church, and of course you all know I'm a pastor and stuff like that, and I love Jesus Christ no matter who like it or not. I oftentimes tell people you have to tell your feelings how to act rather than for your feelings to tell you what to believe. You feel what I'm saying? Mr. It's not Seth Golden. I keep forgetting his name, but it starts with a J. He's a big time producer. He's an older guy, got a lot of fuzzy hair, look like a Santa Claus looking guy, good dude though. He says, sometimes I realize when I look at my natural self, I really don't need faith for anything. He says, I don't even need to believe anything. He says, all I need to do is write a plan and follow suit with the plan, and it'll be done. And I was like, wow, that hit me right there. I was like, wow. But it just goes to show the power of planning. Can I tell you something? Tomorrow don't start tomorrow. Tomorrow start tonight. Whatever it is that you plan tonight or prepare tonight will be the reason why you have a good morning. And I'm going to tell you something. I've learned how to master my mornings. I'm almost 50. I hope I still got some swag. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Almost 50, y'all. You feel what I'm saying? And watch this. Even though I'm almost 50, I've learned, maybe because I'm older now, how to master my morning. By the way, what y'all drinking today? I'm drinking my coffee, and I'm gonna cover the label because they ain't sponsoring me. Like here, Mr. Ramel Bill says, look, you could show it, just don't say the name. They ain't sponsoring you yet. Bars. So at the end of the day, you have to understand, I've learned how to master my morning. If you know how to master your morning, which is what successful people do, you will learn how to master the rest of your day. There's no way I'm not going to have control of the rest of this day. Took my time, being where I am, feeling good, feeling free, feeling financially free, feeling just free, being able to come and do what I love and be a business. Thank God we're LLC now. You understand? And God is good. On our way to other things that I can't really say because we're attached to other things and other businesses. But at the end of the day, listen, this is exactly, what it's all about. But you have to prepare yourself to become successful. You have to prepare yourself. You get what I'm saying? You got to know, listen, no matter what it is that's going to happen tomorrow, if I see tomorrow, I'm going to conquer tomorrow. And I'm not going to conquer tomorrow in my feelings. While people are sitting there wondering and worrying and being mad about what people said about them, listen, if anybody say anything about you and they talk about, it ain't got nothing to do with you. That ain't your business. However people perceive you, it's not your business. Yo, do me a favor. Mind your business. Mind your business. It ain't got nothing to do with you. I'm bugging, I know. But mind your business. It don't have nothing to do with you. Because if you focus in on your feelings, you got what I'm saying? What else I got here? Yeah. If you focus in on because some things are a laughing moment. You sitting up there, you don't even know nobody who's talking about you and stuff like that until you find out. You feel me? And that's what you do. Laugh at it. All right, cool. Thank you. Everybody have an opinion, y'all. Everybody have an opinion no matter what. And they're going to have an opinion about you. Somebody's going to say something about the podcast. Yo, I don't like his content. I don't like him. All right, cool. Yo, dude, you have all permission to change the channel. Scroll up. It's all good. I love you. You feel me? But you cannot live in fear. You feel what I'm saying? You got to be your authentic self, and people are going to know. I remember I didn't realize, y'all, I've been on social media thanks to my boy Mike Ross, thanks to John Arrington, thanks to David Quinones, who are my closest friends and my brothers, thanks to, that's it. Before I got to this particular place, they kept me on social media for over 12 years. 12 years. I didn't realize. My son came to me and said, Dad, look, he showed me DTF Ministry. Now, if I'm able to share my screen, which I'll do that next time, I was like, yo, that's right. I've been on social media for a while. I'm thinking just 2-3 years because of the podcast, whatever the case may be. No. You feel what I'm saying? So I thank God for where I am today, because I remember turning on a camera, and I'm not trying to change the narrative. And every time I turn on the camera, my whole demeanor changed. Hey, how are you? My name is Donald Francis, and I looking like a doggone robot. But I had to get used to speaking to a machine. Like, yo, what's up, y'all? What's going on? This is me. What up? How y'all doing? You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, y'all, this is what it's all about. You cannot operate on your feelings, because your feelings will sway you. So look, I got 3 more tips, but I want to bring you to our our sponsors of the day. Calling on all New Yorkers. Are you tired of traffic and delays when traveling to LaGuardia Airport? Well, look no further than Blade Helicopter Company. They're here to revolutionize your journey. With Blade, you can skip all the hustles with traditional transportation and arrive to LaGuardia Airport with style. Some of the features you'll come across: time-saving convenience. Blade offer a swift, direct route to LaGuardia Airport, cutting your travel time significantly. Luxury and comfort. Enjoy a luxurious and comfortable helicopter ride with their top-of-the-line aircraft. Safety first. Blade prioritizes your safety with rigorous maintenance and expert pilots. Breathtaking views. Experience stunning views and landscapes as you soar to LaGuardia Airport. Flexible scheduling. Choose a departure time that suits your schedule, and they'll be there to take off. So look, don't waste precious time stuck in traffic. Elevate your travel experience with Blade Helicopter Company and arrive to LaGuardia in just 5 minutes. Book your flight now. Fly with me. By the way, if you happen to be in Hudson Yards, if you happen to be in Manhattan, specifically 30th Street and 11th Avenue, you're about 2 blocks away from their port, which is Blade Port, and they're sponsoring us. By the way, if you notice, I have their merch on. I love those people. I want to give a shout out to the CEO, Mr. Rob. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Anthony, Jordan, also Kyle, who's the secretary, and all of them who hooked the brother up and loving on me. And some of them might be even watching today, right now. And I know y'all probably ghosted me, but I'm going to see y'all. Don't worry, I'm going to see y'all. But now I'm glad that they're here. Listen, and also we're having our giveaways, in which we'll talk about that in a few seconds. But just let me get these ads out the way. I only got 3 more points for you, and then we'll take a phone call or 2. So I want to hear what you got to say about it. You know what I'm saying? Henry Walker's on the line. Be right there. Hey, exciting news, everyone. We found a brand new way for you to join the conversation right here on Manifested Thoughts Podcast. Now you can call in live while I'm on the air. Just dial 929-394-3382. Share your thoughts, share your ideas, even have some questions for me right here on real time while I'm on the air. I can't wait to hear from you, my incredible listeners, and have all of your voices be a part of our podcast. Yo, I'm like, for real, yo. Somebody plan to call in today. Stop playing. I want at least 2 people to holler at me, you know what I'm saying, and talk to me about what do they feel about, you know what I'm saying, what our topic is today. Pump your brakes and slow down and chill out. You feel what I'm saying? And understand what separate the majority from real successful people. Do you consider yourself to be a successful person? And if you do, what are you doing today about that? Can you share your story? Anybody scared? Listen, it doesn't matter what scale, right? Because I realize, thank you, my dude. Thank you, Dave. Because I realize success is not you being at the top. Success is your journey. You feel what I'm saying? Success is your journey. Listen, I got about 2-3 more ads, but I got to get through these real quick, all right? And be right back. Yo, what's up, everybody? This is your boy, Donald Francis, and welcome to Manifested Thoughts Podcast, where we're helping people bring their imagination into reality. Yo, we're already giving away gifts, and we're only a few subscribers in. The only thing you have to do is go to manifestedthoughts888@gmail.com. One more time, manifestedthoughts888@gmail.com. After you do that, you'll type in giveaways and type in one of the topics that we talked about on our platform, and bam, it's over. Just like that. Back to the program.
Gonna hit the ground running.
Yeah, everybody hands up like this. Yeah.
Hey yo, a party ain't a party till Yolanda come through with tales of a grown girl. Y'all know how she do.
Y'all already know what's up, man. Trey Chaney, BMF, The Wire, Saints and Sinners, Tales of a Grown Girl. We hosting it right now.
Do with tales of a grown girl. Y'all know how she do. Coming soon to a city near you. Grown Girls NYC, that's how she do. MC Heaven's in the house. Be at
we live and direct. We about to set it off. Great play. I'm hoping everybody loves it.
Thanks for the opportunity to be in your
Excellent. The play is excellent.
Deep message, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. Very deep.
houses, the Long Island. God always had you. You share your life, bright lights and stages. May the Lord protect you from the haters in the
Phenomenal cast. Going through their thing. I got a wonderful director. This is going to be played. So, so I hope y'all like the music and everything. Stay tuned.
You thanking my friend
Serena for bringing me to DJ Zon.
is rocking on the ones and twos.
Definitely come out and see it.
Thank you.
So I'm coming to a city near you.
Yo, a party ain't a party till Yolanda come through it.
Tales of a grown girl, y'all know how she do.
Tales of a grown girl, y'all know how she do. Oh. I wish I knew how to sing, y'all. What's going on? Yeah, so, let me tell you something. That's that Yolanda girl right there. You know what I'm saying? She's doing a good and excellent job. I cannot wait to see all of what's going to come up out of her by next year, and all of the stuff that she had to endure and the stuff that she have gone through. It's been great. Listen, like the ad said, we're giving our giveaways, giving giveaways. We're giving away gifts, and the first gift that we're giving away that's going to be announced by the end of this month is you have a free helicopter ride by Blade with me. Yeah, I got to pay. You go free. And one of the things that I like about their port is that, they're very, very, like I oftentimes say, on any one of our platforms, they're very, very good people. If it's cloudy outside, if the weather's not right, you will not be flying that day, and they got the best aircraft, and they have a lot of the best services, and they have the best air pilots and everything too. They're really, really good, humorous people, beautiful people, and they're lovely people. But listen, if you want to have a airplane ride with your boy Donald Francis, you feel what I'm saying? Maybe we could slip 2 people in there. It fits 6, but I don't know how much we're going to be paying for and sponsoring it. But go to manifestedthoughts888@gmail.com. I'm going to say it again, manifestedthoughts right on your screen, 888@gmail.com. gmail.com. So I appreciate that. Listen, don't forget about, you know what I'm saying, your sister Yolanda. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, call in. Somebody get ready to call in. I'll put it up. And as soon as I put the number up on the screen, I want you to tell me about your definition of success and what are you doing toward your success and your wealth. You feel what I'm saying? We have a lot of entrepreneurs on the line. I'm so happy and honored to see you all today. So listen, let's get right back into the last 3 tips. And I think I showed you the first. So let me show you. So even though, people who are the majority who are not as successful, what the reason why that they're not successful is because whatever they plan to do throughout the course of the day. Oh, and let me just say this real quick. And I said this to my sons last night. If you take care of the hard stuff first, you get a chance to live an easy life. If you want to just party and live the easy life, and of course you're going to have a childhood and stuff like that, if you don't take care of the hard stuff, you will live the hard stuff if you continue to just operate in the easy stuff. And so this is the reason why less successful people are where they are. If they don't feel like working out, they don't. If they don't feel like waking up early, and if whatever it is that you plan to do according to your vision and your dream, if it doesn't fire you up in the morning to get you up early to say, I can't wait to get to this, your reasons are not good enough. And let me just say this also too. I used to say this on It's Life podcast. Look, reasons come before results. If your reasons are not strong enough, you know what I'm saying, then you're not going to get the most results. You get what I'm saying? Your reasons come first, which is your why. Then you see results. If you have no why, if you have no reasons, you'll never have results. And this is the result for those of them who have no reason to want to do anything. Although they do, if they don't feel like getting their book started, you know what I'm saying, and or getting their business up and running, they don't care. They only operate off of their feelings. They're according to their feelings. Let's take a look at this. So here's what the 5% who are actually, successful, this is what they do. They do the opposite of what everybody else is doing. That's number 1. They're energized. They have clarity. They have financial freedom. And I like this little part. I wish I could have just before, but I had no time. They learn how to flip the script. Yo, listen, you got to learn how to flip the script, man. You have to learn how to turn things on and turn things off. You got to turn opinions off. You got to turn YouTube off. You got to turn your phone off. You feel what I'm saying? So that you can flip the script. Can I ask you a question? What have you invested toward your business and or your future? Are you investing now? Listen, I don't care if you're a parent. I don't care if you got kids. I don't care if you are single. I don't care if you are not even, come on, you're in a relationship and maybe going through some things. What have you invested in yourself that will say, listen, this time in the next 2-3 years, it's going to be lit if God spare my life. I remember the time that I was going through a little something. I'm going to try not to get emotional like I did yesterday, but I don't care about being vulnerable and transparent because I feel that there are people who need to see vulnerability anytime. I was going through something with me and my marriage and stuff like that. And there was a man of God who came and said, yo, look, bro, this is what I want you to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing save up your bread. Save up your bread. And I guarantee you save up your bread. By now you have about this amount of money in the bank and you can go and get you a house and go and do what you got to do. And I was like, yo, you're right. I didn't go get the house yet, but I saved the bread. And I'm going to tell you something, y'all. You got to understand that saving is wonderful. Money is good. The love of money, bad. You feel what I'm saying? Money answereth all things. You need money in order for you to run your business. Something's got to finance it. Something's got to support where you live. Something's got to support what you want and what you want to do. You feel me? But the thing that's not going to support is your feelings. Don't trust your feelings because your feelings will kill you. You can't even trust you. Let me say that. Don't even trust you. Hey, listen, let me just bring this back real quick. This is the reason, and please, I wish one of my brothers, y'all better please call in and say something, give some value, right? Watch this. That's the reason why it's important for us to use a calendar. When you use your calendar, you know what that means? That means anything that's not scheduled, don't get done. You got to think business like. You are your own brand. And I don't care if you have to start your brand or redefine your brand today. Start. What you waiting for? You feel me? Just like the video clip that we've shown about environment. I know what I was doing because it is so key to what it is that we're talking about. You have to be your own environment. You know, you have to shut everything off in order for you to breathe and think, meditate, and focus, you know? And listen, we can't keep consuming stuff on the TV and on YouTube and on the radio and all this other stuff, and we fail to execute. This is not the season for you to just be consuming. When you consume, watch this, it go inside of you. I feel like I'm in church now. You know how you get it outside of you? Look at the screen. And for those of you on Spotify, I got a pen in my hand. Write the thing on the paper because that's the first step to getting it out into reality. And then the second step, follow and put it into action and execute. Never forget to execute. So listen, you know what I'm saying? So again, they are energized. You know what happens when a person is motivated? They're a visionary. They're a what you call an integrator. They got their bit. They're ready. They don't need self-motivation. They don't need you to praise them. And by the way, let me just say this, because again, you know, be happy and be nice, be good, and be great about people who say, oh, well done. You're doing good. Oh, wow, you're going to be here. You're going to be there. Let me tell you something. In my days of ministry, I had a lot of people who probably lied to me about, oh, you're going to be here, you're going to be there, you're going to be there. And if it don't come to pass because of what you did. No, it's not that. You feel me? Some stuff that people have said, I know that they were speaking into me, but there was some stuff that were like, yeah, whatever. You're just saying that because you're just saying it because you think you're supposed to say it. But let me tell you something. It's okay to take on people's praise, but don't settle. Don't settle. Say thank you. Just like you take on criticism, like, okay, cool, thanks, I appreciate it. And for those of you who don't know how to take on criticism, I want you to go back on this page. I got value for you, and I got value. This is a search engine channel. And anything to do with self-motivation and self-development, you at the right place. You feel what I'm saying? If you're ready to go to the next level, the next plateau in your life, you're at the right place. Go on the channel and take a look at Harsh Opinions. You know, I promise you'll be able to get over that when you get the value off of that. You know what I'm saying? But listen, it's okay to receive when people say, oh, you're doing good, because you can feel the love, you can feel the passion, you can feel the real, you know? But listen, don't settle and stay there. Don't stay there like as though you've arrived. Keep pushing. Keep pushing, you know? Don't let that get to your emotions and don't marry it. You know, but remember the person. But don't marry it to the point that it stagnates you and it paralyzes you because you're like, oh, yeah, these people are telling me I must be doing something good. But what else are you doing? Come on now. Feel me? You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep moving. You got to keep pushing. I have the ace, the heat on. God, Jesus. So listen, let's go to the last two. Here's what you want to do. And I'll go to the last one after I've finished the next ad. Here's what you want to do. There are people who are unsuccessful because they do this. They have feelings, plural, actions, plural, decisions. We have a feeling, action, decision. In other words, sometimes we allow for our feelings to determine our action and our decision. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to operate this way. You don't want to operate your feelings, action, and let your feelings determine your decision, because your feelings will talk you out of everything. Come on now. Your feelings, and I don't care what, if you got whatever you got 3 things on your list that you want to pursue and you say you're going to do it. Listen, get up in the morning, start the night before, because a lot of us, let's be truthful, we don't do stuff that we're supposed to. We don't like to read. You know what I'm saying? We don't like to study. We don't like to do our research. We don't like to study the fine print. Come on, Dave Q. We don't like to study the fine print because you say, yo, I'm never going to not read the fine print ever again. And you know what? That says, me too. I'm with you. Take me with. I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? No. You read the fine print. You feel what I'm saying? Read and get yourself knowledge and educated. You feel what I'm saying? About the area where you want to go. They don't teach you. They don't teach you what you need to know about where you want to go. And most of us are going someplace we had no idea we were going because we forgot what was in us. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, and I got one more tip, don't allow for your feelings to overtake your actions to dominate your decision. You tell your decision, I don't care what you tell your feelings. Champ, it ain't like that today. Ain't like you looking at other podcasts, looking at numbers. Don't look at numbers. Don't look at views. Don't look at subscription. Go and be passionate and go and give all of what you got. And I promise everything else will follow through. And don't forget to have fun. Like, don't take the fun out of it. You're making things serious at the jump. And stop judging your work before it's time. Stop doing that. You crazy. That's why you jumping off the cliff. Well, she got this. She just came out yesterday. Okay, watch this. Well, what did she do that you didn't do? You have to understand your why. You have to understand the community you talk to. You have to understand the community. Watch this. You want to develop. Oh, man, if I'm talking right, come on, y'all. Prep. That's right, Lynette. Prep is important. By the way, I wanted to acknowledge where you went, man. I said Henry Watkins. I know he's here. There's another brother. I don't know what. Yo, you have to prep. Prep. It's important, y'all. Prep, y'all. You feel me? I've heard it. Good to see you. Augustine, good to see you. You know what I'm saying? You got to prep. I'm sick and tired of allowing for people, because so many people, yo, they operate and they feeling so much. They walk out of the blessing. I'm in my feelings. I'm in my feelings. Your feelings going to take you straight to where you're going to go. Nowhere. If you want to guard your, let me tell you, I'll never forget. And can I tell the story one more time? Because some of them may not have been here. I remember the time that me and my wife were going through some stuff, you know what I'm saying, as any married couple could. You feel what I'm saying? That's right, Dave. Overthinking. Stop overthinking stuff. We talked about that. Go back to the video yesterday. Yo, but I remember we were going through some stuff, and my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, God bless the dead today. You know what I'm saying? My father-in-law, my mother-in-law is still here. You know, they sent us to an India Ari concert. India Ari ministered to us that night. Ministered to us, y'all. Yo, somebody better call in till they stop playing. I want to hear somebody that's going, help me out here. You know what I'm saying? Ministered to us. She says, you know what? Life is like a shell. You got to break the shell, and life is meant to hurt. It's meant to hurt, man. It's meant to hurt. But watch this. I got to take on, oh man, I got to take on the spirit of my old pastor, my former pastor. Earth have no sorrow that heaven cannot heal. You feel what I'm saying? I guarantee you, you know what I'm saying, there is healing in the land just like there is hurt in the land. You feel what I'm saying? But watch this. If you have what they call the placebo effect, if you know that there is healing and there is, you know, good honey and milk in the land, despite of everything that you see in Israel and all this other stuff, I guarantee you, you'll get that because that's what you believe. And the placebo effect is a medical term. The people who are looking for medication, they already believed that the medication was going to happen before they even got it. When they got it, they were healed. But then you had people who had the nocebo effect and they didn't believe it was going to happen. It didn't happen and they died. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, whatever it is, it wasn't the medication. It was upon their belief. What's your belief, yo? Know what I mean? So listen, that's a know what I mean? God. But listen, feelings, action, decision. Stop allowing for your feelings to determine your decision. Last point, but before that, let's get to this last point here. Hey, what's up, listener? Do you want to support Manifested Thoughts podcast in style? Well, I've got something special for you today. Introducing our Manifested Thoughts podcast t-shirts and hats. Well, our t-shirts are available for only $25 and our stylish hats are available for only $35. To place your order, go to manifestedthoughts888@gmail.com. We have all different types of stylish colors just to suit your personal taste. So order now and don't miss out. And thank you for supporting Manifested Thoughts podcast. Yo, go get you a t-shirt and stop playing, y'all. Word, stop playing. Go get your t. Yo, support a brother. You know what I mean? This is business. Like, really, support a brother. You know what I mean? John, go get your t-shirt. Dave, stop playing. Go get the t-shirt. Oh, that's what I want. I want to take. Oh, Sandra Martin, my mom is on the line. Hey. Glad to see her. I wanted to acknowledge Jay. What's up, Jay Chavi? Is it Chavio? Good to see you, my dude. I want to acknowledge you as well, bro. Everybody get acknowledged on this line, you know? So listen, last tip, and please go and listen. If you want to get you a t-shirt, please do me a favor. Go right there. Manifestthoughts888@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? Leave your size, leave your information. We'll get right to you. It's only $25. Come on, y'all spend that at McDonald's. Y'all can't support a brother? Like, this is business. Like, it's an LL. All right. So anyway, yeah. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all very much. Stop playing, y'all. So listen, last but not least, even though you may have a feeling, action, decision, How about switch that thing around? Have a decision, actions, feeling. That means that, listen, when I make the decision, this is what I'm going to do. I don't care what. If it's not scheduled, guess what? It's not going to get done. And also, you have to learn how to, what I'm saying, even make sure that all of your stuff, and my phone is talking to me, and make sure that even during your daily work, everything should be included. Kids should be included in your day, whatever the case, I'm saying, ironing clothes, washing clothes, whatever the case may be. But don't put too much on your list that you can't conquer it during the day. You feel what I'm saying? Don't put too much on. You want to make sure that you feel accomplished, and don't forget to ever celebrate yourself. Because I promise, after this, I'm gonna go get me some. What time is it? Some ice cream after lunch. I promise y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I am. It's Wednesday, hump day. Come on, y'all. I've been with y'all for 3 days now. You feel me? So again, listen. Have a decision, action, feeling. Make the plan. Make a to-do list. Make a to-done list. IDS. Do me a favor, because somebody who's been following us, can you tell me in your description if you can remember what IDS mean? And I promise you, I'm gonna give you a free t-shirt. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you a free t-shirt and hat. Let me know, what does IDS mean? And don't go back to the other video to try to take a look at it. For those of you who've been following, come on. I'm gonna look for time management, but give me the full description. What does I mean? What does D mean? What does S mean? What does IDS actually mean? All right. And I got you a free t-shirt and I got you a free hat on the way to you before tomorrow. Let me know. Come on, y'all. Talk to me. So have a to-do list, have a to-done list, and then have an IDS list. You got what I'm saying? These are business terms and stuff like that. And make sure that you know exactly what you're doing and how to get to whatever the situation is if it became a problem. All right, it don't seem like that y'all remember. All right, well, I guess I'll keep my t-shirt and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Dave, you don't remember? Come on, Yolanda, what you doing, sis? I know you should know. Deb, is she on the line? She ain't on the line. All right, so listen, y'all. IDS mean identify, discuss, and solve. And I mean, listen, if there was some things that you're trying to get within your day and you're trying to get certain things out the way, you feel what I'm saying? And listen, I'm going to be giving away prizes, but you're going to have to tell me exactly what we've been saying in certain episodes. So sometimes you might put some stuff on your list and you might have to go through some type of paperwork or whatever. You might not have that paperwork. You might have to go through some type of source. That's when you IDS. Identify the problem, right? Discuss this with others that you might need to discuss with who might have gone through the same problem. Then solve it. But here's the deal. When you solve it, you want to solve it forever. Yeah, I know you were trying, D. Sorry, no cigar champ. No t-shirt for you. You know what I'm saying? So you want to IDS. Identify, discuss, solve it, but solve it forever. That's the reason why when people are, starting their businesses, they have their own rules and regulations and bylaws. It's because they understand that if I don't do it this way, then I unsolve a solved problem, and then the company go left, So listen, y'all, if y'all been getting value, do me a favor, give me the heart, y'all. Let me know. YouTube abandoned me today. They abandoned me today. Everybody still sleepyhead. See, get up early. You know what I mean? Master your day, master your morning, and feel good about what it is that you do. Listen, y'all, I'm so happy that y'all have been here with me. Listen, somebody call in real quick. Give me 2 phone calls, and then we on our way out. Look, it's only 11:25. Normally, it's almost 12 o'clock by the time I get off. But here's the number right about here if you need it. You know what I'm saying? It's 929-394, 3382. Y'all call in. Let me know what's what. You know what I'm saying? Get your phones ready. Let me know, share some value about success and what success means to you. Come on, y'all. Come on in. I appreciate y'all very much. So yeah, always IDS, IDS everything, When you solve some things in your life, and watch this, it can be relationships, it can be your own personal something, it can be anything. That's what successful people do. 5%, they do the stuff opposite to everybody else. You want to be successful? Don't do or follow the crowd. Don't go for what's trending. Go for the opposite, because you have the ability to create your own lane. I want to give a shout out to my boy Sean Cannell, because he inspired me to do what it is that I do now. You know what I'm saying? And the way that I do it and the style and by what we do it. He's a Christian-based man. He's also a pastor. That's my dude all the way from Vegas. Go look up Think Media. Shout out to them while somebody's ready to call in. You feel what I'm saying? Want to give a shout out to a good friend of mine. His name is Mr. Anthony O'Neill. I just met him. He have what they call the Table Podcast. He's also a pastor. Please do me a favor, y'all. Go and check them out. Yo, Dave, do me a favor. The podcasters, the dudes that y'all were visiting the other day. You know what I'm saying? Give me the description. Give me the name. Also, look out for Real Block Pictures. Dave, I need you to send me that clip, bro. You know, Dave is my. I guess I ain't gonna say it yet. You know what I'm saying? I need, you know what I'm saying? So please look out for Real Block Pictures because, you know what I'm saying, Flash is coming out. I want y'all to look out for that movie, Love. It's gonna be fire. Oh, it's gonna be fire. They got the best doggone DP in the whole entire planet to me, which is Mr. John Willie Arrington, who is my baby brother for days and years and months. You know what I'm saying? Go back like teenagers and stuff like that. Yeah, More Than a Title. I want y'all to take a look at More Than a Title podcast. Go check them out. They're about like 200 some odd subscribers now. They're about to go all the way up. They deal with a lot of lawyers and stuff like that. They deal with a lot of content. Please go check them out. You feel what I'm saying? Want to one day get a chance to get to them. Chadio, that's his name, and Jared, that's his name. Did I say it right, Dave? You know what I'm saying? Please go look out for them there. It's some dope people. Also, listen, some people were asking me, Donald, what podcasts do you look at? Well, I look at this podcast called Earn Your Keep. You know what I'm saying? And there's another podcast that's called Social Proof Podcast. You feel what I'm saying? All right. Oh, wow, Lynette. That's what I'm talking about. Spiritual, physical, financial, mental health. Yeah, all right. That's what I'm talking about. That's your 5 favorite? Good. Emotion. That's what I'm talking about. You know, take a look at what Lynette says. She knows what she's talking about, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So listen, y'all, call in. Let's talk about Lynette. Call in. Let me know. 929-394. Unless you're at work. I don't want you fired and like that. Feel me? You know what I'm saying? 929-394-3382. Anybody willing to call in? Are you scared? You scared to talk to me? I'm a good dude. I'm approachable. Come on, y'all. Don't let it just be Dave and the people that are close to me all the time. Come on, wait. What's up? Yolanda called in already. The kids, you know what I'm saying? Come on, y'all. 929-394-33. Oh, you okay, Lynette? Don't you dare call. Don't you dare call. I'll hang up. I won't even pick it up. I promise you. You back up? Yo, let me tell you, my sons, I'm going to give y'all 2 more minutes. If not, this all good, because I got to go anyway. My sons tried to have me to sturdy dance. I almost broke my neck. Almost broke my neck, man, trying to have me sturdy dance. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I get down on the floor like that. I'm like, what? I can't even get up. You just, what? I got arthritis. You crazy? They bugging. So listen, y'all, 929-394-3382. Anybody calling today? Was it too early? Yeah, at work listening? All right. Anybody on Spotify? Anybody? No? So y'all don't have no tips on success? For real? Well, I feel like this is offering time at church. All right, y'all. So listen, I'm going to tell you how this is going to happen. As soon as I go to cut off, somebody's going to call. But listen, I want to thank y'all for coming on today. Thank you for dealing with me and chilling with me, showing your boy some love and encouraging him about his own company. And, somebody's calling. I told you. Didn't I tell you? Take a look at what's going on. Why'd you hang up? They hung up. Why'd you hang up on me? What happened? Yeah, they hung up? Why? What's up? Here we go. I'll call you back.
Hello.
Manifestos Podcast.
Hey, I hung up because it just kept ringing out.
Oh, I'm so sorry. What's going on? Who am I speaking to?
You are speaking with Lisa Bowman Brown.
Hey, what's going on, Lisa? What's going on? Hey. How you doing,
Nothing
sis?
much. I'm good. Awesome job on the podcast. Loving it. Thank you.
Appreciate
God, may God's blessings continue to be with you. Thank you for just dropping those good gems. And just to reiterate, success is different for everyone. And like you said, it's a journey.
Yeah.
And everybody's journey is different. When the pandemic broke out, the Lord put it on my heart to start a pantry.
Wow. That's what I'm talking about.
Hard work. Our goal was to reach 5,000 souls and allow them to come to an atmosphere where they don't feel judged because of their situations. Because believe it or not, walking into a food pantry is very hard for some people.
It is. It's difficult.
Very hard for
It's
a lot of
difficult.
families, even though the need is great.
Yeah.
And it's a push. You know, we had someone offer us a 15-passenger vehicle. The vehicle was no good. So my Honda Pilot, my mom's car, you're talking about 3 times a week, pushing 3,000 pounds of food every day, every 3 times a week. By the grace of God, you have to be determined.
Yeah.
You know, they say if you want to hide information from people, put it in a book.
Wow. Bars.
Put it in a book. And so what you shared about reading is so true. And we need to implement that for ourselves. But those of us that's parents or caregivers or we're responsible for other people,
Yes.
implement reading daily. Make it a habit. Make it a part of your household culture, your atmosphere.
Yeah.
But just push for that reading. Everything that we need to seek to be better is in a book.
Absolutely.
Is
Absolutely.
in a book.
You want to
You
be
know,
successful. That's right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to read. My youngest is 5 years old. And this morning I just had to smile and laugh because we're walking out the house and she forgets her book bag,
Right.
her lunchbox, and her water bottle, but she's walking out the house reading.
I hear you. Right.
She's walking out the house reading. So just thank you for the encouragement every day. And, you know, wherever you are in your journey, it's your journey. Make it personal. The hardest thing I had along the pantry walk, and thank God I have 3 successful pantries.
Wow.
God has now moved me to South Carolina. So we're looking for number 4. We're looking for number 4, but your story is different. Don't compare it to anyone else because what God has for you is for you.
Say
The
that.
road that you have to take is so personalized.
Absolutely.
It's so personalized for you.
Absolutely.
So even though when the alarm clock doesn't go off, God knows, I tell people, I'm not a morning person. I am not. But for the last month, 4 a.m., I'm up.
Right.
I'm up and I'm moving.
Right.
Whether I like it or not, I'm up and I'm moving because like you said, what makes success different is that you're doing something when the others are not.
Wow. Bars. Absolutely. Wow. She's spitting bars over here. Wow. Absolutely.
So to whoever's listening, you know, be encouraged, keep pushing, even on those days when you don't feel like, even if you don't hit the 100, you hit 50%, you hit 20%, you did something. Keep trying. Keep trying.
Yo, Lisa.
Success is just continuing, building upon a momentum.
That's excellent. And Lisa, you know, it reminded me of that book. I'm not too sure if it was Thomas. You know, it's Thomas the Train where he kept saying, I think I can.
Yeah. Yes,
you know?
it was.
And I'm going to tell you something is even though that's a small, you know, type of little story for kids, it's really, really meaningful today, even for adults, you know. You got to keep saying to yourself, I think I can do this. I think I can do this. I got this. I got this. Yo, Lisa, I appreciate you so much and congratulations on your food pantry and serving other people. And that's a great example for anybody in our community to know that, listen, if you're not doing anything that's going to serve others, then you might want to reconsider why you're doing what you're doing. You feel what I'm saying? Because other people should be able to benefit off of what you do. Other people should be able to benefit, you know what I'm saying, out of it's. And again, we talk about, Lisa, how we have 2 types of businesses. Either you're going to serve or sell a product, or you're going to give of a service. You know what I'm saying? Sell a product, give of a service, you know, and congratulations.
You know, I'm a server. I have a service heart.
Absolutely. This lady is a server. She's been serving since she was young, you know, and now a grown woman, successful, married, doing a wonderful thing, you know what I'm saying, even in ministry. And Lisa, we want to continue to follow you, you know what I'm saying, and while you're on your journey, so other people can be encouraged, you know what I'm saying, and she have a wonderful women's ministry at the same time too, you know, all that's up in her, and I'm just glad that you called. Thank you for even following, and thank you even for, you know what I'm saying, your support. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. God bless, Pastor.
All right, God bless. I'll talk to you soon.
Later.
Yo, listen, y'all. Like I said, 929-394-3382. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else want to speak to me real quick before I land the plane? 'Cause I'm about to land the plane real soon. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else, do you dare to call in and speak to the to the brethren? You know, it's okay, y'all. I ain't gonna bite. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Lisa, so much for that testimony. You know what I'm saying? And keeping us abreast of everything that you're doing there. Wow, I just got a sense of deja vu just now when I had flicked the switches there. Anybody else? And by the way, we're going to land the plane. If you know what I'm saying, thank you. 929-394-3382. All right? Let us know what's going on. And like she said, reading is essential. It is something that you need. we need to do. You know, I'm reading a book right now, and this book has been a life changer, you know, and it's been changing my life, you know. That's the other thing too. One more quick tip while somebody else is calling, if you dare to call in. You know, I realize that when you are on this type of thing we call social media, you know, if you are acting, then that's what you're going to do. Do that. That's great. But if you are going to do something like such as a business, you're doing talking head videos, you know what I'm saying, you're doing some type of broadcast, podcast, whatever it is that you want to be your authentic self, you know, because people could detect, yeah, this doesn't feel real. This doesn't feel natural, you know, and do something different, you know. Everybody got podcasts today, you know what I'm saying? And it's all right. You know, because there's a lot of traffic in podcasts. People are being monetized and stuff like that. People are making it businesses such as myself and stuff like that, and succeeding at such a what we could consider to be a small, you know what I'm saying, community. I'm achieving things that people who got over thousands of subscribers are at right now. But that's nothing but the grace and goodness of God. That's not a flex. That is just a testimony. So listen, y'all. I thank you so very much. Wow. YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Oh, my dude is on the line. What's going on? What's going on, man? Top of the morning. Good to see you, bro. I was trying to catch you live just the other day. You know what I'm saying? And so I appreciate it. That's my gaming brother. I call him my shops partner. You know, we work at the shops when he was at Hudson Yards and stuff like that too. But listen, y'all, thank you again for being who you are. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for coming in and listening. This is your boy, Donald Francis. I hope that anything that I've given you value. Can you do me a favor? For those of you who are probably not a part of the YouTube side of us, can you go to Manifested Thoughts Podcast and can you press subscribe? You feel what I'm saying? And leave us a comment. You know what I'm saying? Let me know that we're doing good. Help me out with the stats and stuff like that. I don't like to beg, but I ain't too proud to beg. Come on, y'all. You feel what I'm saying? So do me a favor, do something nice. You know what I'm saying? Share something that's going to make somebody's day. Go manifest something by way of action. You feel what I'm saying? Don't talk about it, y'all. Be about it. You feel what I'm saying? Other than that, guess what? It's your boy, Donald Francis. Until tomorrow, 10:30 in the morning. Go tell a friend. Look out for the promos. Look out for all of the notifications. And you know what I'm saying? And I want to say thank you to everybody again that's been here. I appreciate you. Trying to give you value. Looking at a boy that came from special ed that loved to read, and he's not dead. My rhyming. Anyway, look, I'll talk to y'all later, y'all. God bless y'all. Have a wonderful night. And we are out. Wait a minute. I just thought about something. My boy Chad Joseph, Bishop Chad Joseph was on the line. I just noticed that. It didn't show me. Yo, what's up, Chad? I'm over. I'm done. Wow, man. I love you, bruh. Bishop Chad Joseph. God bless you, man. Love you, man. Wow.